Hello guys, it's Mike, and I've got a late night gun broker purchase here in front of us to take a look at. Something that I really couldn't pass up on when I looked at some of the provenance for it. I've been in the market for a dangerous game kind of defensive rifle for a potential Alaskan fishing trip. So I've been searching terms like 338, 35 Whalen, etc. on Gunbroker just to see what kind of guns come up. Now this guy popped up and I knew I had to try to get it, and I was successful. So what we have here is a Ruger Mark's M77. It is a Mark I Tang safety rifle, chambered in 338 Win Mag. This particular one was manufactured in 1986, has a 20-inch barrel, very short little guy. And you might notice it has this decal here on the stock, Federal Aid property. If we flip it over, we have a State of Alaska serial number control plate. Now, the provenance or story with this is that this guy was supposedly an Alaskan, either police or fish and game rifle. It would check out if it's federal to be a Department of Fish and Wildlife branch rifle, perhaps a truck rifle. It certainly looks the part. Wood is quite worn. You can see where there was some sort of clamp on it, and the finish is obviously hosed off of the receiver here and along the barrel. But I did take it out. I can't really get a good picture, but the bore is bright, beautiful. The action is crisp as can be. The safety functions. It's a beautiful rifle. The only thing I can find possibly about it is maybe you guys can see. It looks like this front sight post is actually bent right here at the end. It looks like it took a whack. Now the rear sight is actually, looks like it's been adjusted. However, it looks like it's been adjusted over to the left. So I think that would pull the bullet even further to the left, or it's been adjusted to the right, would pull it further over to the left. So we're going to find out. I did get some ammo for it. We're going to take a few shots and just kind of see how it shoots. I would really like to keep this with iron sights on it. I think it's just a vibe, honestly, and practical for hunting at closer ranges. Or I might, if she shoots well and shoots way off to one side, get my hands on a rail mount and put an optic on it, something low profile, maybe like a 1:4. It could work very well on a gun like this. But without further ado, we will get out to the range and take a few shots with her. All right, guys, we are out at the range with her now, and I've optimistically got a target set up at 50 yards. I'm not sure if it's going to hit anything at that range, but I don't know how many shots I want to put through this. The ammo's a little bit expensive. I did pick up some Hornady Superformance 200 grain SSTs, so this should be really good shit. And they're big cartridges. The gun does hold 3 of them. I'm not really sure what to expect. We did check over the gun. The gun is safe. So I will go ahead, open her up, and because I'm a safety guy, I'm going to put that on safety right off the bat here. Now, it's a controlled feed, much like your Mausers or the M48 I've shown on the channel before. And that third one just squeezes in there. All right. So, like I mentioned, and I was looking at it on the tabletop, the front sight might be a little bit tweaked. I guess we're going to find out based on where this goes. I'll probably just take 1 shot, maybe 2 shots, and we'll walk down range and see where it is. All righty. I have no idea what to expect. Definitely the most powerful gun I've ever shot. Here we go. Well, I guess that's the one bad thing about having a floor plate release inside your trigger guard. I just dumped all my ammo. That actually is kind of a interesting flaw. As far as recoil, it actually wasn't any worse than my 7 mag. So, might as well take a walk down there and see where I hit since the gun's empty now. So actually, I'm kind of surprised that it's on paper, so that's a good start. However, the good kind of ends there. I'm not really sure what just happened, but floor plate appears like it wasn't only knocked open, but it has been set back, so it actually doesn't lock into the trigger guard anymore. I'm not really sure what just did that, because it's not like it's shifting. The stock is not cracked. I don't know why it would have just moved unless the part up here for the hinge for the floor plate is a separate piece, which it might be. I don't know if that is a... I don't want to mess with anything without knowing what I'm doing. I don't know if that's a set screw for it there, but I'm gonna have to check that out, because that is unusable as a bear gun or any sort of hunting rifle. You can't have a magazine in it. It defeats the purpose of having a bolt action rifle. I think we will step back just for the sake of it. I'm gonna put one more on that target and see if it's anywhere near the first. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna spring open. I'll keep you down. Alrighty. Get one more here on target. It works as long as you keep the floor plate clicked down. I fixed it. Probably not really. I'm gonna... Oh, it's just the bolt. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if that's some known issue with these. It doesn't look like it's like got anything worn off at all, but the gun's seen so much use, it could have worn down over the years. Ruger's got the best customer service around though, so I'm sure I can figure something out. But let's go take a look and see if I hit that target again. All right, so we're only about, I don't know, 2 inches under the first one. So it's definitely shooting low and left, which makes sense because that front sight post is knocked off to the right. At least it looked like it was tweaked off to the right. So it's pushing my shots over. That's a little disappointing. I'm sure I can adjust the rear sight if I really want to. But who am I kidding? I'd rather put a 1-4 on it or something like that if I'm going to try to use it. And I really need to take a look and see what's going on with that floor plate now and see if there's something a little bit loose in there. But I guess until then, that's the Ruger M77 Mark I. She's going to have some more videos. I try to figure out what's going on with her. But we'll circle back that when the time comes. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. More stuff on the way.